Okay guys, welcome back to this daily cryptocurrency video. In today's video we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin, crypto.com right here, crypto.com CRO making a nice little breakout hitting at a resistance, and we're also going to be having a look at VRA, okay? VRA, we are currently breaking out of this nice little trend line on the daily time frame. We had a nice little breakout, came back, retested the support, and bouncing back up. But before anything, let's have a look at Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is the king. Bitcoin's the leader. Bitcoin's currently popping right now, and this is why altcoins are exploding. So Bitcoin, we have a head and shoulder potentially forming right now. Okay, this is the left shoulder, this is the head, this is the right shoulder on the daily time frame. Now, this is my target if we do break out. Now, this can happen, and by February 10th, this could happen. Now, will it happen? I don't know, probably not. Now, I have two scenarios right here. If we get rejected at $53,000, which is right here, we got a nice little resistance right here. We got a support resistance right here and a resistance right here. If we get rejected at that region, then we're most likely going to come see that right shoulder forming. If that does happen, we could see a crazy massive breakdown. Now the good thing is that if we do break it, we're most likely going to start running towards the top, and this would be a essentially a new trend line. Okay, so we got right here two touches. This was the third touch. As you guys know, the trend is your friend until it bends. So we could even come back down right here, make it a fourth touch, or break up, or essentially go up from there. So this is Bitcoin, very important. Another thing I want to have a look at, which is positive, is the falling wedge. Falling wedge. Okay, so yes, a few days ago I made a video and I did say that we were either in a bear flag or a falling wedge pattern. Okay, so it seems like we were in a falling wedge pattern. As you guys can see, it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, as you guys can see, depending if you're counting the wick or not, but it's like a slight triangle, and we broke out of it. Now the target for falling wedges are usually the top of the wedge. Okay, so 51,000, 52,000 should be our target. Now when will it happen? I don't know, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, but this thing is currently popping right now, which is fantastic. Now let's have a look at the EMA ribbon. That for me, the EMA ribbons on the daily time frame are very important in my opinion. So let's have a look on the EMA ribbon. First of all, yesterday we did get rejected exactly by the 20 exponential moving average. That's number one. As you guys can see, this was a wick. Okay, so until we fully break, which is above 53,000, which is exactly why I am saying that 53,000 is a key level. So until we break those levels, I'm not going to be completely bullish yet. So yes, we could go all the way up to 53,200 and essentially make that head and shoulders. We could even get rejected by the strong resistance that we have, or we could come back and essentially break it, consolidate, and then go up from there. So there's a lot of scenarios that can happen, and this is why you have to essentially react to the charts and not predict the charts, because if you're going to predict, then you're essentially gambling. If you're reacting to the market, then this is when things get good. Anyway, so this is that. Let's have a look at the RSI. RSI, we do have a lot of room to grow right now. We are below 50, as you guys can see, and yes, you could act as a resistance on the RSI. RSI can act as a resistance. Now another thing, guys, is that yes, the RSI was also in a falling wedge. As you guys can see, we were in a falling wedge on the RSI. Yes, this does work. I could even extend that to all the way here, and we broke out of it. So yes, the RSI, you could use it as a chart in my opinion, and they worked fine as well. So this was a pretty good indicator in my opinion. Let's have a look at CRO, currently up 10%. Okay, so CR, first of all, before anything, we do have a crazy, I don't want to say crazy resistance, but we do have I would say minor to major resistance right here. We were consolidating for quite some time. I believe it was since December 3rd. So we're consolidating almost all of the month of December right here. We had a nice little peak down, and now we currently got rejected. So yes, now we currently got rejected by CRO. In my opinion, if we close above the daily time frame, which would be 62 cents, then it would be fantastic. Another thing, guys, is we never really fully broke above the exponential moving average, and now we finally broke above it on the daily time frame. So yes, we are above the EMA ribbon on the daily time frame, which is fantastic move. Another thing is we were trending below the 9 moving average, and we did break a tiny little bit below the 50 MA moving average level, and now we're essentially broken above it. So nothing too crazy. This is on the daily time frame. So this is the 4-hour time frame right here. On the 4-hour time frame, we had that nice little bear cross or death cross, whatever you guys want to call it, on the 4-hour time frame, which resulted in a downtrend ever since. And in my opinion, this resistance level, the 61, 62, meets up exactly with the 200 moving average. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the 200 moving average is very, very important in the charts, and it essentially shows a lot, and it could be a very, very big momentum or a reversal trend, in my opinion. Let's have a look at VRA. VRA, strong, strong, strong downward momentum ever since we broke above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour on November 15, 2021 at exactly 8. At exactly 10 my time. Ever since we broke above it, we essentially have been in a strong, strong downward trend. As you guys can see, we came back to the 200 moving average, got rejected. We had this nice little consolidation period, and essentially broke above below it. Now, another thing is that yes, we were in a nice little descending triangle right here, whatever you guys want to call it. Okay, I don't know how you guys can draw this. Some people like to draw all the touches, but you could have a bunch of trend lines, in my opinion. On VRA on the daily time frame, it looks nicer in my opinion. But that being said, we broke above it. Not only did we break above this resistance right here, but we essentially broke above this this triangle, which is very, very nice. We could come back and meet the 45 on the 200 moving average. We do have some room to grow, in my opinion. Maybe not on the RSI, because as you guys know, on the RSI, anything that's above 70 is oversold, overbought. Anything that's above anything that's above 70 is overbought. That means people are going to look to sell, and anything that's below 30, it's oversold, and people are going to look to buy. So as you guys can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every time we came above, we essentially got a nice rejection. Now, does that mean we're going to get a huge pullback of 30%? No, that does not mean that. We could see even a 1% pullback, but the thing is, how long will that pullback stay low from? Because this essentially calculates the last 14 days. The RSI calculates the last 14 days. It doesn't calculate, it doesn't calculate the one candle. So just because it's going to go down 30%, like you guys know where I'm going there. So you guys can feel free to look on Google what the calculation for RSI is. But anyways, this shows a very weak signal, in my opinion. Yes, we could go to 80, 90, but I don't know if it's gonna happen right now today. But on the daily time frame, this is what I want to look at, which is, in my opinion, more important. On the daily time frame, we do have some room to grow. Now, yes, that doesn't mean we're gonna go straight to 70 and we're gonna go straight back to 6 cents in the next 2 days. No, but we do have some room to grow, in my opinion. We're probably gonna grow slowly, in my opinion. Plus, we have the weekend coming. We have New Year's. People are gonna start selling a little bit. It's not financial advice whatsoever, so don't go and short the market. But the market is pumping right now, and the only reason why that is because of Bitcoin. Anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, of course, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.